is the City of Ontario engaging in group stalking the municipality. While the entity is stalking by helicopter, the municipality is heavily engaged in group stalking as well. This is vehicle 4202, license 1562885. This is the light source that's right here over me. It is currently 8:23 a.m. if you call my documentation when I'm in Chino, California at the same time. And then that's Eucalyptus and Euclid Avenue, as I just documented as I got on that bus and I went down that direction. I am nowhere near what is the museum where I'm at right now. This is the same venue where the entity is keeping a fake sun, as I documented March 13, 2022, as I'm at this same location. You talk about after 3 o'clock. This is not the sun, this is the light source that remains over me on that side of the museum while I capture what is the entity stalking by helicopter flying in circles. It is not separate from the municipality that's engaging in group stalking by crossing path with the rest of the people of the state. 7LKY913. This is demonic activity and it's criminal, and that's the municipality that's engaging in that terrorism while they're stalking a relevant position while I'm on the grounds. And the entity is flying about in a helicopter. It's not separate, and that's what you need to know. They're in the side of the county building monitoring while the entity is stalking, terrorizing by helicopter. They're terrorizing as one entity. They're monitoring all together, okay? License 7PFA875, and that's a demon that's aware of the fact that I'm documenting and referencing, and they cross path and go to that same venue. Understand what demons engage in the same way that you saw Amazon Prime cross path in a manner that's visible to me, who's being monitored and targeted and threatened while the entity is flying over by helicopter. In addition, at 8:23 a.m., where am I also at? On Omnitrans. All right, at 9720 Juniper Avenue in Fontana. That is speaking to the criminal conduct that's underway. 3XWD381 Union Pacific. That's P.O.C. That's audible activity under the light source and directed light, while demons are pacing all around. That's light activity. The signage in the street is light activity. This is maintenance in the path. These are the same demons who are driving by while directed light is flashing above me while I'm on the second floor inside of the Fontana Lewis Library. It's demonic. These are the ongoing elements, the same exact elements of monitoring. This is what is group stalking. 8RVK603, 5XRH905. This is what is maintenance in the path, and they're monitoring with communication devices, okay? 6WCE172, that's called crossing path. 8RNL654. And let me be clear, these are the people of the state, the same demon-possessed entity that's engaging in this terrorism, stalking with that government, who's flying over a cafe in relevant position to me under a light source, group stalking with directed light while they do so. That is stalking in bathrooms, the perpetual sex offender. And that's exactly how the people of the state are going to be prosecuted. 7VWB 741, and it is 8:26 a.m. The light source remaining over me as I documented also on Route 83, as I was just using one timestamp after another, showing you what is the impossibility of the maintenance of the light source that is supposedly the sun. It is not maintaining central presence over me while I'm on public transportation in Chino, California, in this same manner, while I am also on the bus of Route 61 going eastbound to the city of Fontana, where the entity engages in setting what's supposed to be the sun in the city of Fontana into the building that I'm inside of. That is the Fontana Lewis Library. Nonetheless, at this time, the actual sun is not possibly remaining in this same central presence while I'm in Chino, while I stand here at the museum, and while I am on the Route 61 bus that is going northbound on Sierra Avenue in Fontana. Nor is that sunlight that 8JIP261 is driving in while they are driving. That is called crossing path by a demon, all right, who was present deliberately in that environment. That's also facilitation for monitoring with communication devices. And these are the very demons. They're one entity that are group stalking while the entity's flying in circles like a demon in directed light over my head in relevant position. 8FHI675, 7JHD067. And that is the obsessive stalking by a people who are of a specific condition, demon possession. Monitoring with the entity, as you see, includes the municipality, heavily documented already, engaging in what is criminal summoning, stalking by helicopter, engaging in monitoring with the very police department, the demon-possessed Ontario Police, 8UZH182. Yes, they're going to federal prison. And you're understanding what is the grounds for that as you are witnessing what is entirely demented and extraordinarily criminal conduct of a government and a people. This is City of Ontario crossing path again intentionally. License plate 1514660. They're also sex offenders engaging in monitoring in private spaces, and that's what I've documented the City of Ontario engaging in as well. They're violent sex offenders. It is currently 8:28 a.m. 4ZXU027 is a demon that's touching with directed light, and this is how demons engage in showing hostility. That hostility is what is grounds of what is the prosecution for a violent sex offender, demons that manifest light and molest you with it, and demons that are engaging in monitoring via that directed light, which they are stalking and molesting with for that criminal purpose. It is P.O.C. It's currently 8:28 a.m. Ontario Museum of History and Arts.